Hello my friends, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about the cabbage diet. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the most wonderful cabbage broth. And I use that when I'm doing long-term fasting for like 24 hours, up to 3 days or longer. I'm having a bad hair day, you guys, so instead of dyeing my roots, I decided to try some heatless curlers today. And I'm taking care of my body today. I'm fasting. I'm fasting for a minimum of 24 hours. And I'm going to show you what it is that I drink to get myself through that. Also, today we are going to make sauerkraut. My favorite recipe for sauerkraut. So I just wanted to share with you what I use, what works for me. And I lose approximately 2 pounds every day. And once again, sauerkraut is a cabbage dish. And this one holds so much vitamin C and so many microbes for your gut health. So stick around, hit subscribe, and right after we visit our sponsor, we'll get to making some wonderful cabbage dishes.
Level 8. This is the new Polaris carry-on luggage in a size 20-inch. The Polaris carry-on is the perfect blend of modern style and innovative functionality. Its iconic wide handle offers effortless control while maximizing interior space for unmatched packing capacity. Crafted from German-made Macrolon polycarbonate, the durable yet lightweight shell features a sleek matte finish. Inside, the eco-friendly antimicrobial rPET lining made from 100% recycled materials reflects our commitment to sustainable travel. Stylish, sustainable, and functional, the Polaris carry-on is your ultimate travel companion, making every journey unforgettable. This Polaris carry-on luggage, 20-inch, has a superior wide handle. 4-level adjustable aluminum trolley ensures stable, comfortable control on every journey. Anti-scratch elegance. Matte textured surface resists scuffs, maintaining a sleek and refined look wherever you go. Unyielding durability. Lightweight yet ultra strong. Silent mobility. High-performance 360-degree spinner wheels deliver smooth, ultra-quiet movement across all surfaces. YKK reinforced zippers ensure secure, worry-free travel under any conditions. TSA-approved combination lock provides hassle-free customs checks and peace of mind. The dimensions of this Polaris suitcase, including wheels and handle, is 14.5 inches long, 5 inches wide, and 21.6 inches high. That's 37 centimeters by 23 centimeters by 55 centimeters. Level 8 makes traveling so much easier. If you would like to purchase a Level 8 suitcase, check the description below for the link and a special discount code.
Over this last year, very slowly, because I am a foodie, a major food lover, I have slowly gained back most of the weight that I lost a year ago. And I need to get back on track. So if you need to get back on track or you've never gotten on track, this is a good video for you to watch.
To make this broth, just find yourself a really nice organic cabbage. You can cut a few pieces off and put them in filtered water to boil. And I boil mine for a little over an hour. I use the rest of the cabbage to make some sauerkraut. So I just chopped it up finely while the other cabbage is boiling, and we've got a nice bowl here. It is 1 pound of cabbage per 1 tablespoon of salt. And I have some ground up beets and some caraway seeds here, and I'm just massaging it all together and getting the water to come out of the cabbage leaves. In the meantime, the broth is looking fantastic. I put a little bit of the beet inside the broth. I'm just tampering down the cabbage to get all the juice out of there. You can put your cabbage in a crock container, especially made for fermentation, or you can use a mason jar. I put a cabbage leaf on top and a spring weight. The broth is ready, and the sauerkraut is ready to ferment for a couple of weeks.
I love fermenting things, you guys. I love making kombucha, and this is my SCOBY hotel. As you can see, they're pretty big. There's a couple of them in there. They're very thick, very strong. We'll be doing some fermentation. Stick around, hit the subscribe, and I'll give you the recipes that I love.
I'm just scooping the cabbage out of the broth because I can use that later for another dish.
This smells amazing. It's very hot. This is so good, you guys. You have no idea. If you wanted an alternative to a tea or a coffee, this is it, definitely. Wow. It just kind of makes you feel like you're having a beautiful soup or a lovely pot roast dinner with cabbage and carrots on the side, but really you're just having water. So you're filling your stomach up, it's making you comfortable, and it tastes delicious. So I use this when I'm fasting, especially for long fasts. So if I'm doing like a 1 day, a 2 day, or a 3 day fast, I'll have this all day long. Sometimes I'll cook carrots in with it as well.
I'll just put this cabbage broth in the fridge. It tastes good cold and hot. Let's start some kombucha.
Let's get healthy, you guys. Let's get healthy. After having cancer multiple times and having 2 invasive internal surgeries and having quite a few skin cancer surgeries, I can safely say that I want nothing to do with processed foods, seed oils, most sugars, and anything that might provoke another onset of cancer. So we want to be healthy. We want fermentation. We want alternatives to sugars like palm sugar, honey, dates, things like that. I have adjusted my lifestyle to make myself healthier, to promote future well-being in my body, not just physically but mentally as well, because the stuff that we eat turns into us. It gets stored in our fat, it has effects on our moods. So let's get healthy, and here are some ways to do it. If you are overweight, this will help you lose the weight. I don't know if you know what Socrates once said. He said, "Let food be your medicine and medicine be your food." And he was so right way back then in the Roman era. We need to do that now. We've got so much obesity, so much autism, so much anxiety, depression out in society, chronic diseases. I'm old enough. I don't want to give away my age, but I've been on the planet for a while and I've seen the changes, and they are not good. And the changes within myself, just from what is available and what is promoted to us. Now, when I go into a grocery store, I see something different. When I'm looking around the aisles, I don't see food. I see something else. Things that should not be in the grocery store, things that are not real food. They're not really food. There's no truth in the things that are on those shelves. So when I go to the grocery store, I head right over to the produce section and I look for the organic section. When I go to the fish section, I look for only wild caught. When I'm looking for dried goods, I look for rices that have been grown in California because there's less lead. I look for organic. Basically, if you were to look just for organic, healthy, real foods with no ingredients. The grocery stores in this day and age would shrink down to about 1 aisle. If you want to stay healthy and you want to have a better overall mental health well-being, then you need to be aware that what you're eating may not be so good for your health. Not just your physical health, but your emotional health. It's important to really be aware of what we're eating. If there's more than one ingredient, what are the ingredients? Do we really know what they are? And are they natural?
To make kombucha, just add a little bit of sugar to black tea. This has to be regular sugar, unfortunately. The sugar is for the microbes to eat, not us, and it will be gone after fermentation. Here we have the scobies, and the SCOBY is pretty thick, and they've actually meshed together, so I'm just gonna take it and cut it in half and stick it in the cooled off tea. You want your tea to be room temperature, so just dissolve the sugar in the tea, make sure it's room temperature, and then put it in the jars. And then you're going to want to put a piece of SCOBY or a whole SCOBY inside your jars, and just put a little bit of the liquid in there as well. And just cut some cheesecloth, or you can use a coffee filter or a piece of fabric. Just make sure it's natural, piece of cotton or muslin. And your kombucha, you're going to want to put it in a dark cupboard or on a shelf and just let it ferment for about 10 days. And then you add your berries or whatever fruit you want and let it ferment for another 24 to 48 hours.
So, I think my hair turned out okay. It has a hard time drying because it's so long, but it definitely looks better. More body to it. I need to do another treatment with henna on my roots because my hair is actually really like platinum blonde white. I'm going to be traveling again in about 3 or 4 weeks. Think about visiting my sponsor, Level 8, if you decide to buy a beautiful high quality piece of luggage. Use my discount code Glory20. Have a fantastic weekend, everyone, and I will see you next week.